This is my Bath & Body Works Empties. Candles. I haven't really gotten through anything but candles and wallflowers. So, and car fragrance refills, but this is just from things that I've used up in November and December up until right now. Obviously, I'm burning candles right now and I'm not fully through them yet, so those will be in the future ones. But this is going to be my wrap up for 2020 for Bath & Body Works Empties. Over the next year, I plan on using more up than I bring into my collection from Bath & Body Works, considering they have sales like all the time, and I kind of fall a sucker to all the sales. I really need to not do that because I don't want to hoard things, especially Bath & Body Works stuff, but I want to use them and enjoy them. And like on the big sales they have, I want it to be like beneficial to me to go out and actually buy some things. Whereas right now, it's just not, because I already have so much that I just don't need more. Okay, without further ado, more blabbing, I'm going to get into my empties from Bath & Body Works. So the first car fragrance refill that I have for you as an empty isn't technically empty, like there's nothing missing out of it. I don't actually know if you're supposed to like run out of these things or what. I mean, it still kind of smells okay, not nearly as strong as it did when I first opened it, but I mean, you can kind of see the edges are like turning a different color, so I'm kind of calling that done. This is Leaves, by the way, from this year from fall. I don't have the little tag from it because I wasn't thinking and I just threw it away. I do, however, have this Tree Farm tag, and I have the little empty clear thing. Well, it's not empty. Again, I don't know when you constitute these as like used up and done. This definitely is not nearly as strong as it was when I put it in my car right after Thanksgiving. That being said, I love Tree Farm. I haven't burned the candle yet, but I love this. It is, however, December 29th and Christmas is gone. I do have my Christmas tree up still, but we're going to be taking that down, I think, this weekend. So, it's a live tree, and we didn't get it until a couple weeks into December, so we're kind of holding out until the new year, but all the rest of Christmas is coming down in my house, slowly but surely. And that included Tree Farm for my car. I honestly put winter in. I went through 4 wallflower refills in the last couple months. First one I'm going to talk about is the Perfect Christmas. The notes on this one are fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow. Will I buy this one again? Indefinitely. I love this in a candle. I love it just as much in the wallflower. I don't know if they come out with like soaps, but I think they should because I would totally buy it up for Christmas. The Perfect Christmas, definitely a repurchase. Another one I used up is cinnamon bark. The notes are cinnamon sticks, clove buds, and vanilla bean. I am not the biggest fan of cinnamon bark. I don't know what it is about cinnamon bark that I don't like as much as cinnamon stick, but I love cinnamon stick. Cinnamon bark though, not one of my favorites. I am going to not buy this one ever again, and I'm going to hold out for cinnamon stick specifically. That being said, I do have a cinnamon bark candle, and I wonder if I'm not going to like that either. Who knows? Another one I won't be repurchasing is pumpkin clove. The notes on this is clove buds, ground cinnamon, and fresh pumpkin. Not my favorite. I talked about it in my last candle empties video that I like stuff with clove in it, but I don't like the pumpkin clove specifically. I don't know if it's just too heavy on the... I don't know what it is, but I don't really care for the candle nor the wallflower. I actually had to make myself use this because we were coming close to Christmas time and this was like right to here, and I didn't want to just like take it out and not use it up, so I put it in like an inconspicuous spot and I put it there until it was used all the way up. If you can see, however, it is not used all the way up. It's like just below the wick. This is the first one I've ever had that didn't actually fully use up. That's annoying. So not only do I not like the scent, kind of pissed me off because it didn't use up all the way. Not gonna buy pumpkin clove again in candles or wallflowers. The last wallflower refill I have to talk about is Harvest Gathering. The notes on this is fresh picked apples, autumn berries, and clove buds. definitely a repurchase. I love the candle in this. Love the wallflower in this. This, definitely a good Thanksgiving kind of a scent. Totally buy this one again. Okay, on to the candles. I have one lonely single wick that I've used up these past couple months. This is crushed candy cane. The notes are not on the bottom because I don't know why Bath & Body Works doesn't put notes on the single wicks anymore. But they don't have the single wick online. So on the big one, the notes are crunchy peppermint, white sugar crystals, and frosted mint leaf. This was the first peppermint scent that I've ever really burned from Bath & Body Works. Peppermint is just not my favorite by any means. Crushed candy cane, however, I got in that Santa approved purchase with purchase box from Black Friday. I like this in a single wick. Like in the future, I'll totally buy more of these in single wicks. Don't think I'll ever buy any in a 3-wick, but I did buy this in a soap the other week. I do have to complain for a second because the wick drowned out on this. It still had another couple burns left in it. I didn't have any issues with the actual burn itself. Like there's none left on the edges. The wick fell over though. I had to call it good after that. Now I have to be quieter because I was talking too loud and waking my baby up. I used up this Harvest Gathering candle from last year. The notes are fresh picked apples, autumn berries, and clove buds. Like I said in the wallflower, I love the candle and the wallflower, so total repurchase. Also from last year was this spiced apple toddy. The notes are warm apple brandy, spiced plum, tart cranberry, and cinnamon stick. I absolutely loved this one. Loved this one. I have one from this year that I didn't end up getting to, so I'm going to carry that one over to next year. But totally rebuy this one again if I ever get through the other one from this year. So, yet another one from last year was the Perfect Christmas in this pretty iridescent packaging. The notes are fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow, just like on the wallflower. The packaging of this is cute, but I like a solid matte more than this one. The scent, however, is absolutely lovely. Like I said with the wallflower, I will repurchase this in wallflower and candles forevermore. I have this year's The Perfect Christmas in like this white with the red Santa and the Santa buckle on top. Didn't get to that one. Carrying it over to next year. Next year, if I end up getting through that one, I'll totally buy another one. Or in like future years, totally buy another one. I would also like it in soap. I loved getting through this gingerbread marshmallow. The notes on this is gingerbread spiced, eggnog, spiced rum, vanilla frosting, and brown sugar crystals. I mean, obviously this one was from this year. I really liked this one. It did burn super sooty. Super sooty. I don't really care about stuff like that, but it's kind of annoying when it turns to wax colors. Totally buy this one again in this scent because gingerbread is my favorite for wintertime. For like, not wintertime, Christmas time. Let's be specific. On the gingerbread kick, I went through the spiced gingerbread. The notes are vanilla icing, cinnamon sugar, and fresh ground nutmeg. I was worried that this one was going to be too much of like a gourmand, super sweet kind of a scent, like smelling on cold initially. I was like, that might be too strong. Like, I know I love gingerbread, but there was a potential that it was going to be too much, but it was not. So now I know forevermore I can purchase spiced gingerbread for like Christmas time and enjoy it. And my last two candles are some from last year that I was trying to get through and get out of my collection. First one was this fresh balsam. The notes on this is woodland balsam, crisp eucalyptus, fir branches, and cedarwood. I'm cold. This smelled like super overly strong, and that's why I didn't buy any more this year, because I knew I had last year's and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna even like burning this one anyways. But because it was from last year, I wanted to get it out of my collection so I'm not holding on to candles and actually use up what I own instead of like collecting them, because I'm not collecting candles. I like to burn candles. I know some people like to collect them. I like to burn them. The first time I burned this one, I burned it for like 3 hours and I didn't even smell it like until the last like 10 minutes when I had it burning. Like I was genuinely shocked and surprised. I was like, what is wrong? I thought maybe it's because I have like a live tree in here and it already smells like a Christmas tree in here, but I don't think. It's balsam and you would think that it would smell different. In any case, after that first burn, it started to smell good, like fresh balsam does when it's cold. So like it actually started to come through, but I was just disappointed at first. Don't think I'm ever going to buy fresh balsam specifically ever again. We get a live Christmas tree, so well this year we did, and for like future years we're definitely going to get live Christmas trees. So I don't need something to smell like a Christmas tree when I already have a Christmas tree. Pointing right here because my Christmas tree is right here. The last candle I got through in the last couple months that was actually from last year is this balsam and firewood. The notes are cedarwood, cardamom, and white birch. If you can see right up here by the label, it like burned through the glass almost. It did the same thing on the back. When you look inside, there's two spots right by the front label where it just started to come through on the front, and on the back where I actually kind of rubbed it because I was like, is that all soot? And it was all soot. The wax is clean, unlike the gingerbread marshmallow, but if we look in here, this wick that's at the top of the jar, it's far too close to the jar, and I only had it burning for like maybe an hour this last time that I had burned it. And if you see on the outside here, it's not all the way down like normal candles are when I burn them all the way through. Well, with that wick floating like that, it's like less than half an inch from the jar. I don't want to burn and break my candles and have issues like that, so I had to just call it good because it floated like that, and I've never had a floating wick like that. That's very dumb, in my opinion. It's extremely annoying. The packaging on this, being all white like this, super cute. Super cute. A super sooty candle in a white package like this, 2 thumbs down. Not cool. I don't know why I had this random burst of problems with sooty candles. I'm actually having a problem with a single wick that I'm burning right now. I had a problem with my single wick that I burned last time, but I have 4 single wicks from last year. I want to get through those because I don't really like single wicks. I thought I was going to start liking them, but the crushed candy cane kind of changed my decision on that one. And now this one that I'm burning right now, I'm having nothing but problems with, like literally nothing but problems. So I'm going to burn through these last 4 that I have, call it good on single wicks, and just go for the 3 wicks. Back to what I'm saying. Balsam and firewood, I like the scent. Definitely really like the scent. It really gets me into like the Christmas season, Christmas spirit. Again, this is from last year. I didn't buy this year's. I know it was online exclusive, but next year, potentially, I may buy this again. Definitely not going to be on the top of my list when I'm looking at candles, though. It was okay. Okay, that's all the candles that I had to ramble about. I had a few misses this time around. This was a really short period of burning candles, too, so I'm just not sure why I didn't have very good luck with any of that, but let's hope my 3-wick candles don't keep disappointing me. Like I was saying in the beginning, I really want to use up the things that I have. Even the body care and stuff, I don't need to buy anymore. Regardless of if they have really good sales, I need to overlook these really good sales and look at my actual collection and see what I need and what I don't need. And if I'm doing that, I don't need anything right now. Even spring and summer scents. Yes, I have less as far as that goes. I could get away with potentially getting like body care in summer scents, like body lotion and stuff like that. I don't use very much for body lotion though. So yes, they're good deals, but I end up going in the store and I end up buying way more than I need to, and I need to not do that. I need to really wrangle in my spending because like I'm an adult now and I need to. So yes, these are my end of 2020 Bath & Body Works empties for candles and wallflowers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.